Okay, I'm gonna go over all 12 badges for Fey's badge thing. I have all badges for week 1. This is a week 1 badges, so this video only lasts for 1 week. If you're watching this, you're a bit too late after week 1. Week 2 starts, this video is pretty much obsolete. Pretty much how it goes. But you don't have to get all 12 badges for all games. You need to get 1 badge to get the prize. I'll go over the easiest one, of course. And we're gonna go one by one in detail of how to get every single badge for all of the games that are located for Fey Yoshida, as that's her name, I guess. The first one I'm going to talk about is Survive the Killer. It's not a hard one, but there are some easy ones. Like I said, I'll go over them here and there. So we're gonna go ahead and try our best and try to explain, what we did and all the details. Like, some of them are pretty hard, some of them are pretty easy, but I'll try my best to explain them all. So we're gonna go ahead and do the first one, which is Survive the Killer. Very simple. All you need to do is go ahead and find a purple key in one of the maps, or any of the maps. This one we're putting in the swamp. I'm not familiar with the game, but touch the key, it'll give you a message. You get the key, and then once you survive the round, you have to survive. If you die, you lose the key. So you'll go ahead and find another one. When the timer runs out, you can escape, and once you escape, you go back to the lobby, and there's a key or a crate you could open up at the end, and you'll be able to open it up and get the badge at the end. I'm not gonna show the full thing, but people who are not good at the game, like the killer, they can be bad at tracking you. So if you're good at moving around and running in circles, you can pretty much occupy the entire killer or run around the exit, and you're pretty good to go for this one. Very simple stuff. Next up, we have Toy Defenders. Toy Defenders, it's a tower defense game, so it's not that hard to deal with. It's very simple. Well, I'll show you guys how to start it. So we want to go ahead and it'll give you a waypoint at the beginning, and we just got to follow it to this back area, which has this purple box. All we need to do is head into the lobby area, and if you're the first person in it, you're the party leader, so you can start whenever you want. Open up to people. We have 2 rooms of 4, and there's 1 room with 8 people, and 1 with a hard version, which is 8 or a high level, I guess, level 10, if you want just high level people. This game's a little bit different though, for regular tower defense games. If you never played this one. This one, it's not. I'll say it's not hard, but it's a bit different. Instead of putting multiple towers down, you're putting 1 tower down, which is like a little toy. And what you can do is pick up the toys and move them around. So if you're on the final boss here, so the final boss right here, if you have a unit that's useless, you can go ahead and just move it to the spot to do damage. So selling and dealing damage, it's you don't need to sell things. You just go ahead and just move it and where you need to move it and upgrade it whenever you want, pretty much. Of course, you see on the top right, we have the most points. So we've been micromanaging, making sure that we're doing the most damage, and hopefully that we do a pretty well job with our stuff here. So just be smart where you put things and move things around. But best to get 4 people or 3 people. The boss did almost get to the end, but the path is pretty long, so don't have to worry about too much. Just make sure that you start moving your units and making sure that you're getting the most DPS for this one. So just beat the boss, and that's it. Next up, we have Waterpark Oceanic. This one's very simple, but it can be a little bit long. All you need to do is ride 10 slides in the game, but all you need to do is hit the checkpoint, and that's it. So what that means is that here's where there's red slide. You want to click the run button at the top left of the screen, and that will make you run faster. And all you need to do is literally just slightly get to the end of the slide and then touch it, and it'll give you credit. So here's an example of that. We have 7 out of 10. Now we go up the slide and we have 8, and that's it. And then jump back down, go to the blue slide, yada yada yada. And also most of the slides in the theme park will have this where you just touch the bottom of the slide and you'll get the end. So here, blue slide up here, and we're done. And one of the more easier ones is the funnel ones, which is the purple one over here. Just gotta touch the very bottom of it, and it'll give you the +1 here. So now we'll be at 10 out of 10. Once you get 10 out of 10, you're gonna go head to the right side to Fey's Adventure, ride that ride, and there you're done at the end. So just head straight from the spawn, and you're here for the badge, basically. 10 in a row. Next up, we have Specter. Specter is like a phasmophobia game. I'm going to go over all the steps what you need to do. It's not that hard. It's in a special event map. I'll show you guys how to create it. So you want to create a new lobby, choose the map Chalet. Then you want to click on easy, as that's what it just makes the game easier. There's no point of playing on insanity or hard or whatever. Playing easy is what you need to do. So now what we want to do is find 3 generators in the house. There is one in the basement, which is one over here. There is one in the balcony on the top floor on the outside, and there's one on the outside of the house on the left side. So I want to show all locations there just so that you know exactly what I'm talking about. But what you do is, first of all, turn on the generators, then go to an arcade machine on the top floor. The arcade machine will have a code. Go back to the basement and enter the code in the basement, and that opens up and get the crate. So here's the location of the second generator, which is on the outside of the house, which is the left side. Then at the top of the house on the balcony outside, we have the other generator. So head from the bedroom to the balcony outside, and there it is. Lastly, the arcade machine, which is in the bedroom upstairs, which is over here. Just follow the path, not here, but the kitchen, but outside the kitchen. Head back into the bedroom, and then head to the left side, and you're good to go for that. Copy the code. I'm not sure if it's the same for everybody, but that's the code I got. I don't think it's the same. Then you head back to the basement and put in the code, and you get the crate at the end of the for this Specter game. Pretty simple stuff, pretty much. Just, footage is rolling, just waiting, show you everything I do, so that, information is key. There you go. That's it. Next up, we have Mania Simulator. This one's very weird, not really weird, but not that hard to do. We do have a code that you can put in to speed it up. The code is 80K. Just put that in the code thing. You get 80 grand coins. So first thing you want to do is talk to Fey here, get the quest, defeat 5 noobs. Defeat the 5 noobs if you want. After that, you want to go ahead and buy the second world. And then once you buy the second world, which is the door over there, 200 money, you want to go ahead to the Easter Island or Easter event area and go ahead and defeat 10 bunnies. And then after that, there will be a portal that opens up, and you kill up Fey boss, which is kind of strong here and there. But do that here and there. But like I said, what you want to do is put in the code 80K, and you get 80 grand. And that 80 grand, you'll be able to buy the super strong sword, like a one-shot everything, and a good backpack, so you don't have to go ahead and sell all the time. So I'm going to go ahead and show what the code is. It's pretty simple, just 80K. That's it. Click redeem, and there you go. You're 80 grand richer. So go ahead and buy like a 70K sword, and then buy a decent backpack, and then go ahead and go kill some stuff. Next up, we have Pet Ranch Simulator. It's a very old game. I don't have footage of this game, but it is literally open 50 eggs, get 30 points in Flappy Bird, and then get 100 points in Meteor Rush. Very simple stuff. A very old game. Even if you're a beginner, it's not hard to open 50 eggs. So lots of boosts and codes to go enter in, and lots of not codes, but just regular boosts, like 5k boosts, 5 times boosts, just in general. After that, we have Portal Rush. Very simple game. All you need to do for this game, it's like a horizontal tower of hell where you fly through the sky, and what you do is find the Easter Madness tunnel, but it is like randomized. So what that means is that you might not see this on the first run, but playing the rookie tunnel, if we keep going down straight, you'll probably eventually find the Easter Madness zone. It's just randomized each time. So each round will be different, and you want to go ahead and hit these golden eggs. These eggs depend the golden eggs depend on the amount of what difficulty the difficulty is. So this with difficulty 1 has 4 eggs, and difficulty 2 would have like 8 eggs, and then if it's high, it has more eggs. So maybe playing on a hard difficulty might give you more, but you can press spacebar to go faster. Here, there, and here and there, pretty much. Not much to explain, but just fly and get eggs. Let's have Marble Mania. Marble Mania is a bit not difficult, but we're gonna go through every single location of where everything is. You go to the game, and there's the event tab, and the event tab will have 10 new tasks to do in the game. All you need to do is follow the video, and I'll show you exactly every single spot you need to go to for the game. So the first one we're gonna go to. Well, not first, but first I'll show you guys what you need to click on, which is the quest tab. Once you head over here, you can now go ahead and do the first couple. I'm not going to go in order, but I'll go my order that I did them in. First one I'm going to do is go to Fey's roller coaster. I do have no gravity, so I do just like fly around on this game. So if you can't afford that, I would recommend buying that modifier. So here we have the first one, which is to go to Fey's roller coaster. Very simple. Just go to here and then just, launch yourself in the roller coaster. Next up, we're going to top of the mountain and we're going to the blender. Just jump down and get the badge for this one. Very simple. Get shredded. Next up, we have neon in the sky, whatever. Or show me a sign. There we go. Just touch any sign in the sky. Doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't have to be that one. Any of them. This is the closest one I had. Next up, we have the golf one or the 4 one. Get hit by the golf club, which is this little spinny thingy over here. Just got, you don't even get hit by it. Just touch it, and then you'll be able to just get the badge here. So touch the bottom or the brown circle. And there we go. 4. And you can press R to reset yourself if you want. Back to the beginning. Next up, we have bowling. Hit the X mark, so go to the top right of the map, under the green hill, get to the end of the bowling alley, and then just touch the treadmill, and then you can touch the red X, and that's all you need to do for this one. Next up, we have the spiral downwards. You want to go ahead and head to top left of the map, and we have this building here, and we have this cannon. Just don't move when you touch it, and then you go up it, pretty much. And then just touch the top of it and you're good to go for downward spiral. Next up, we have cup stacks. You want to head to the top right of the map and just go downwards into the little tunnel here. And you want to go ahead to the treadmill and you'll be good to go. Just touching the cups and that's it. Pretty simple stuff there. Next up, we have the 2 eggs. We have the lavender egg and the crimson egg. We're going to go first with the lavender egg, which is over here next to the bridge, next to the mini happy home of Robloxia house. Over here, all the doghouse kind of thing. Lastly, the last crimson badge or crimson egg, or last badge is in the actual house at the spawn. So press R and head back and touch the crimson egg, and there we go. That is the last badge for, or last task to get the badge, which is for more Mania. Next, we have the easiest badge. I recommend if you don't want to do any of these badges, this is the easiest one to do. God TYCOON. All you do is head over here. You don't need to do anything. Just head, interact with her, maybe claim a plot, and all you need to do is just go in this thing and tells you to defeat these monsters and kill 10 of these monsters, and that's it. And you get the badge. It takes about 2 minutes. Super easy. Get a sword, get a fireball, and that's all you need to do. And that's it. You're done. Easiest mission. I don't know why, but it just take it. I guess there has to be easy mission. This is the easiest one out of all of them, in my opinion. You just do this. You're not gonna really die from it. So just do it, and you know what? You're good to go. Very, very easy. Very, very simple. Next up, we have Katana Simulator. I don't have footage of this. It's very simple. All you need to do is get 25 PvP kills in one session. I don't really have any advice. You can use an alt account if you want. The private servers are free. It's a bit difficult to say. But I say good luck. If you're new to the game, we struggle a little bit, but it's just 25 kills in PvP, and that is it, pretty much. I don't know what to say, but that is it for Katana Simulator. Just kill and good to go. Next up, we have Kitty, which is pretty difficult to do. It's probably the hardest one out of all the badges. It's long. You've got to learn the map. You could do it solo if you want, but very difficult. I did it with an alt account where the alt is just AFK for Kitty, but I did do for some people, but it does take a long time. It took like 3 tries to do it perfectly. I will try my best to go through every single thing, but it is very difficult. And I honestly, it is not. I don't say it's the hard. I say it's the hardest out of all these. So I'll say good luck and damn this one. But I'll try my best to go through everything. So let's go ahead and get started with the game and how to start it. So what you want to do is pick the map, Metaverse Fey, and then if you have an alt account, just pick your poison. You can play with friends or play by yourself. Does it difficult by yourself, but all you need to do, if you have friends, you can get an alt account to be the bot account, 50-50, and then people can join in later, and that will pretty much what do you call it? And the bot will always be the the kitty, and you can have your friends join in later, which will let you do things faster, because the bot will be AFK and you have no issue with kitty doing any stuff. So let's go ahead and go through this entire thing here. All right, you ready? I'm trying my best, but it's difficult. All right, let's start off. First things first, I pick up the lockpick, and we're gonna head over here to the first room to the left. There's lots of things you gotta do. You pick up a lot of items, unlocking a lot of doors. So the lockpick is very important, as there's a lot of things you can unlock in this room. First things first, you can unlock this locker here. It'll give you this piece. You don't have to pick it up if you want, but I do anyways. And what you want to do, there are rooms where you click this cube, and that gives you power. And there's 3 cubes to click. We'll give you an example. Next lockpick here. That was for the jukebox, but we don't need it right now. Then you want to head up here to the disco area, and this disco ball. All to activate it, you touch that floor, and you light it up, and that will move the staircase forward. That will let you get the disco ball hanging above that area. I pick up both the colors here. These sticks are for the TV head. So as long as you somebody does a disco ball to touch the floor, and you're able to get the disco ball, but I still need another item for that. So I'm heading over to the TV room. What that means is that there is 7 colors, I think. You have to carry all those pieces to that puzzle. But for time saving, I'm going to the color matcher. So this, you can do it whenever you want. So awaken the robot, and then you gotta go play the game. You gotta match 3 times in a row. So you just match the colors here. It's different. It's random. It's random every time. So there's no point really watching this, but just make sure you get all correct. 3 times in a row, and that will spawn a music note. You don't have to pick it up, but just have it spawn so that if other people want to pick it up, then you can pick it up for them, or someone who could do it later, pretty much. But there are spots where you have to put certain items in, and that will open the door at the end. So once you finish, we have the music note at the side there. We have an AFK person, helping us out here. Very useful stuff. And sometimes in that corner right there, there's a blue stick, which we keep track of, and the green key goes for that safe over there. So we're heading to the one spot. This is the power. So turn the power on. There's 3 of those. That's one of them. There's one in the first room that we went in, and there's one in the room we're going to come in later. And what we want to do is go ahead and put these keys in the TV face over here. This lets you unlock the TV guy. So pick up these are always different spots. Now, these colored pieces are not always going to be in the same spots. So we're gonna go ahead. I can't really show like this. Everything I'm showing, most of these are different spots. So here, this is in the same spot every time. This is where you need the disco ball. So that item in the corner is for the disco ball. That will unhinge the disco ball, and you can pick it up after. But we don't need it. We just pick it up now because we're heading that direction. The map is in a circle, so we're just going to be in a circle the entire time. So here's the TV guy. We need him later. We're gonna go into this room over here to the left. Pretty much, no worry about kitty. We still have a lot of time left. We're gonna head in here. I will first open the locker, which will have something. Red key we need. And this is the 3rd power. We need the power for the record player or the jukebox. If we don't turn those powers on, then we will not be able to get the record for the jukebox in the other area. So we'll pick up the red key. I think we opened up everything with the lockpick. That's most of the things we need to use for the lockpick. Now the red key. The red key is used to go up there. The music note goes here. So since we did a music game, if we go here, music note goes there. But since I didn't pick it up yet, we don't need it. I think someone else did it, but it's how it goes. So the red key goes around here, upstairs. So we're gonna head over here to the red key where the disco ball is. So the person did the disco room, which the floor should be colorful now because they did all the stuff, lit up the floor. But first, go to the red key, which gives us I forget what piece. I think it's the camera. No, it's the green key. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Key for key. Sometimes a bit buggy. You want to sometimes click on it instead of pressing E on it because it's a bit buggy. Now we'll use the disco 2 tool, and when I press E on that, the disco ball will drop on the floor. Pick up the disco ball. You can spawn multiple if you want, but you only need 1 disco ball. And we'll head over there. The record. Oh, it's later. Anyways, so we keep heading on here, and we want to go and use the green key. The green key, it is located after the kitty room in the server area. But the disco ball also goes there as well. So see, somebody picked up the new music note. We don't need yet. Oh, somebody did, but we'll get that. It gets put into the spot to spawn. So the green key opens up here, and this gives us the camera, basically. So we're gonna go ahead and put the camera in here. Get the camera, drop it on the floor. Then we get the disco ball and put it in here. This is where you need to put it. This is what you need to open the exit. Put it in here. Then I rock backwards to get the blue stick, which is in the corner over here for the TV face. So I'll put this up over here. And then we're going to head back to the TV room or the TV face, which lets us, get progress for the final of the big T-boy. And that's stuck there. Slowly does it. We need one more. And random spots. Now we have the camera. The camera is needed for the camera room, and the camera you need the film tape. The film tape was located. I did show it was shown in the video, but I don't remember the exact part. But it's on the floor somewhere. You don't need to unlock it anywhere. It's always on the floor. You need to take a picture, and the portrait goes where the exit is. There's a little slot there. You'll see me put it in, or somebody will put it in for the camera. A lot of walking. I know this is long. It's going to be a long part in the video, but this is pretty difficult. So this person has a film piece. You want to make sure that they put it into the up there in the camera. You put it in. It's a bit difficult. Jump on it. It's difficult to do a little bit. Then I put the camera in. Click on it. And then you click on the camera over here. Picture falls out. You can spawn multiple if you want, but I'll pick it up because I need to go somewhere else to do other stuff. Next up, I need to go find the piece. There is a locker you can open up over here, but nothing's in there. I think it's the locker in this room. This is the first room with the power. Basically, you turn the power on here, and that gets you that lets you get the record from the jukebox. So those three need to turn on for sure. The locker is another room where the rhythm game is. But here, forget about the jukebox. Jukebox, we opened that a long time ago. Just whatever is on the way, you pick up. With less people, a little bit better to keep track of what the items are. So in this locker room, we'll have the last color piece. Like I said, it's pretty random. There's sometimes it spawns there, sometimes it doesn't spawn there. So now we have the jukebox piece, which lets us get the record. Which is which you put the record disc or vinyl record pretty much in the disco ball is pretty much. So this is pretty much the final stretch here. If you know where these areas are, you can skip ahead. We're pretty much done. So we put in the TV face that will let us get the TV head, which is needed for the exit. Pretty much. And we have 2 items left, and then we're done, pretty much. And that's it. That is the kitty thing. It's difficult, but once you learn all the areas, get the TV, got the record, and we're just going to walk all the way over there now. So up the stairs, here's the record. Put it in, bam. And then where the rhythm bot is, or the color sound says bot, go in there, and then you put it up there, and then the exit's open. And that's it. We're free to go, and there's the badge. It's hard. But once you learn the map, you're good to go. Just like that. Badge done. Fey chest got. Alright, lastly, we have Epic Minigames. This one's not hard, but time consuming as all the games are not mandatory to play. So what that means is that they don't have to care about time wasting. Usually, if it's like a mandatory, like an egg hunt, the event minigames or event rounds should be every like 3 or 4 rounds. But this minigame is just put in rotation of regular odds. So either you have to buy it or just wait in the game for a long time to get the minigame pop up. But a very simple minigame. We'll just go slightly over it. We're going a long time already, but we'll go over how this minigame works pretty much. So it's called hen herding. Very simple stuff. All you have to do is herd chickens to your pen. Your pen will have a spotlight over it, and 4 winners with the most chickens we'll get the badge at the end. Like I said, it's just luck getting the mini game at the right time. But you just gotta, the blue chickens are worth more points, and then the chicken or yellow chickens are just regular 1 point. So, try not to fight people for chickens. Just try to go for the ones for your own. If they're if you're wasting time. If you're going for chickens that people are going for, right? Until it's the last couple, then yeah, okay. But at the beginning, go find your arrow one and then just take whatever you can take. Make sure that you get enough and you're good to go. I got 9 points. That seems about enough to win, in my opinion. So sounds about right. So blue chicken gives you 3 points. Yeah, okay. So that's what we did for hours there. Very simple stuff. Get to the end, get the top 4 wins, and then you're good to go, pretty much. Pretty simple stuff, I guess. Get about 9 points basically. Just gotta make sure that you behind them directly and just herd them in, just like that. And we got 9 points in total, and that's it. That's the badge. Make sure to pick up the chest at the end. Got 10 seconds. Don't forget. Once you win, pick up the chest, and you're good to go, pretty much. And there we go. That is all 12 badges for week 1. The video is very long and hard to do, but we'll see if I do. I'll probably do the other ones as well, but yeah, I need some more time to do it. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, there's the 12 badges for Fey. If you want to do Fey team stuff, that's all I can say. This video only lasts for 1 week, and that's it. Fun, is it not? We'll see how that goes.